Hello friends, let's go over the latest news from sunny, beautiful Poland. And here we have new scandals involving Ukrainians in the workplace, everyday chauvinism, and right-wing radicals. Braun just won't calm down. Let's figure out how these far-right parties are pitting people against each other and why Nawrocki is staying silent. And of course, watch the video until the end. We'll have a list of grassroots countermeasures. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel right now. Currently, friends, big thanks to everyone who gives their all. Quick actions take only 2 seconds. Thanks for your support. Also remember, TransferGo is the best money transfer service. The link is in the description. Send money to your family and loved ones, register, and help out if you can. Now let's get down to business. Another great piece of news from Poland. This time it's from near Krakow, the town of Skawina. A video of this quote-unquote wonderful workplace conflict just landed. Let's figure out what happened and why. Behind the everyday quarrel, there's a systematic attempt to stir up society. Who do you think is behind it? Right-wing politicians. Well, it's a workplace conflict. Let's just watch the video.
Ukrainian, damn it. Banderites, damn it. Fuck off. Fuck off, damn it. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. To the front, bitch. Don't touch me. To the front, bitch. Don't touch me. Fucking. Don't touch me. Fucking bastards, damn it. Don't touch me. You fucking Ukrainian whores, damn it. Go wash up and mind your own business. Damn it, to the front.
Go.
Putin is waiting for you, you bastards. Go.
All right, all assholes.
No, bastard, I won't bow down, bastard, bastard.
Bastard, don't shove me around. Hey, hey.
Hey.
This disgrace, my friends, happened on July 24th. It was a warehouse, and as you can see, a certain man in a helmet and safety vest, acting as a foreman, started running around using foul language towards a worker from Ukraine. And of course, the traditional classic set of chauvinistic cliches and blatant xenophobia was used. And at the end of the performance, the foreman tried to solve the issue physically, right? Well, specifically, it's unclear whether he wanted to knock the phone out of the worker's hands, the one who was recording all this beauty, or if he just wanted to punch him in the jaw. The next day, the injured workers went to the police. Well, they thought about what to do with this trouble. The prosecutor's office and law enforcement watched the video and quickly realized that this wasn't just some ordinary street argument, yeah, just a little scuffle, but a full-fledged case for inciting national hatred and discrimination. The management's reaction at this company was standard. The attacker was immediately fired. And they gave the press a statement. We have zero tolerance. This was all a street-level personal initiative. The company has nothing to do with it. Although that didn't help much. On Google reviews, they were already flooded with 1-star ratings from Ukrainians saying, "What's going on at your company?" and from patriotic polls saying, "What's happening here? You're offending and firing a patriot. Take your 1 star." Of course, the company distanced itself from this guy to avoid reputational damage. Yes. Friends, what do you think is the root cause of such incidents? The reason is simple. No, it's not due to Poles remembering Volhynia, but because right-wing parties and populists have been turning people against each other for years. When social tension grows in society, chauvinism is artificially fueled among the working people. And instead of building normal working relationships, petty bosses and certain individuals, well, those whose IQ isn't exactly in order, start looking for someone to blame based on nationality. In short, it's just banal populism, an attempt to shift systemic problems and political failures onto the shoulders of newcomers. Well, that's how it is, friends. I'll tell you that inciting ethnic hatred is the result of constant propaganda by right-wing radicals. Officials, as a rule, well, let's say, take our wonderful president, King Nawrocki, whom everyone in Italy wants. They're already waiting for his term in Poland to end, wishing we had a president like that. So, he maintains a thoughtful silence, for now, while the ultra-right continue to fuel xenophobia locally. Friends, write in the comments, those of you who work in Poland, how is it for you? Have you had to deal with this kind of tyranny and chauvinism, or not? Please share your first-hand observations. So what else caught my attention? Yes, in general, by the way, I encourage everyone to live in harmony. Be sure to write in the comments, Dennis, it's impossible to live in harmony in Poland. They'll revoke your citizenship just for suggesting friendship. That's not allowed. All right, moving on. Another vivid story comes to us from everyday life. A video of a conflict between a Ukrainian family and their neighbor has spread on social media. Well, I'll play it in the background because, well, the point there is pretty clear. The most important thing, friends, I think, is that we should pay attention to the wonderful t-shirt this young, or rather not so young, man is wearing. Well, here's the story. A local citizen installed surveillance cameras pointed directly at someone else's yard and the street. Well, never mind. He installed them, and that's that. But that wasn't the end of it. According to the authors of the video, every time a car stops by the fence, this man runs out with a telescopic baton and hits the car. And of course, he shouts the usual set of phrases. Here are the three things that go through the minds of these xenophobes. Phrases like, go back to Ukraine, or Bandera whore, that's about it. And this goes on nonstop. Families say that incidents like this happen regularly. People have contacted the local police multiple times. However, as long as the political mainstream and the presidential office of Karol Nawrocki remain patient, the law enforcement system and the police are also in no hurry to act. Well, friends, while the wheel of far-right populism keeps spinning, and it's unclear how this will end, I'll tell you when. If God forbid it comes to bloodshed, even to death, I believe that all of this will lie with those right-wing comrades who are not really our comrades, who are systematically adding fuel to the fire. And so the overall tension is growing, pitting people against each other. Yeah, and what about Braun? Yes, our favorite. So, he posted on his Facebook. I don't know why I even have Facebook. It keeps showing me this crap. But anyway, let's break it down since you're watching. And I've already prepared the material. Here, 5 points, that's it. Living more is not good, but to make it good, here are 5 points from Braun. Yes, to send an invoice for help to whom? Of course, to Ukraine, yes. A political dilettante is trying to reduce global international processes to a banal market-style receipt. To block logistics for Ukraine, to close Rzeszów. Naive populism, an attempt to pretend that the decision of one radical politician can stop the work of the largest infrastructure hubs. Interesting. Harsher punishments. Of course, what else could it be, my God? Who do you think punishments are for? Do you think it's for the Poles who beat up Ukrainians? No. So basically, it's the standard approach of right-wing populists. Instead of addressing the social causes, they just want to increase repression. Next, a pledge of loyalty. Ideological chauvinism, which is aimed at dividing society along national lines. Well, and a migration moratorium, shifting the responsibility for the crisis onto whom? Of course, onto migrant workers. Who else is to blame? So, friends, seriously, this is a classic attempt to distract people from real problems and redirect their discontent towards some Ukrainians, while, well, I'll repeat myself, while no one really notices the dangerous rise of xenophobia. My God, what's the big deal? They beat themselves and they beat Ukrainians. Well, since Mr. Braun loves to please the public with his 5-point lists, let's give him an alternative list. I'll say this is a top 5 of countermeasures for Citizen Braun. What do we propose to do? First, a tattoo on his forehead. A tattoo. Since the deputy suggests forcing people to sign compulsory papers, swearing loyalty, we suggest starting with himself. Let him tattoo "I love Russia" on his forehead. There, why not? It's true. And then everyone will immediately see who they're dealing with. Why not? Next. Quarterly, I think. Not annual. A quarterly exam in political economy. Because until Citizen Braun passes the test on the basic laws of economics and common sense, sir, he should absolutely not be allowed anywhere near the podium or to write bills. That's what I think. That's how it should be. Third point. Seize fire extinguishers for firefighters. Considering the deputy's fiery love for loud performances and fire extinguishers in the Polish SEJM, all such special equipment should be confiscated from him and handed over to real working rescuers. They will definitely need them more in their service. All right, fourth point. Absolutely. That's a must. We need to ban the use of Arabic numerals and all kinds of foreign words. There you go. Since we're advocating for total isolation, cleansing from everything foreign, and returning to our roots, we should remove all Latin phrases from Mr. Braun's vocabulary, as well as Arabic numerals. Let him do his calculations, whatever rubles he gets, exclusively with Roman numerals or on wooden abacuses. There you go. Because Arabic numerals, that's just completely inappropriate. And most importantly, although I think this should be the first and maybe the only point, a psychiatric evaluation every 3 months. There you go. As commentators under his posts have quite rightly pointed out, if you are seriously coming up with such projects for millions of people who unfortunately follow you, then please regularly update your doctor's note confirming that you are able to distinguish reality from your own fantasies. Well, anyway, that's our counter program. Like if you support it. Friends, I'd like to end this video on a positive note, although honestly, where can you find anything positive these days? I came across a wonderful little video on, TikTok. Oh, on TikTok. Let's just watch it. This was a wonderful moment from rapper Pitbull's concert in the city of Warsaw. I'll be honest, I feel neutral about his work. I only know a few of his songs, and his music isn't really my style. It's a bit of a mystery to me. I just don't understand why he's such a phenomenon. Friends, if you know, write in the comments. Well, although I also have a short haircut and 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, but that's not the point right now, yeah. Okay, I don't understand his music, not really a fan. Alright, okay, no problem. So, but here on TikTok they decided to joke about the top mysteries of humanity, in case you didn't notice. Maybe because the font is small. First one. How were the pyramids built? Second question. Did Atlantis exist? And the third question. Who allowed Pitbull to appear in Warsaw in such an outfit? Did you catch the level of irony? That's how it is. I hope I cheered you up a bit. So friends, basically that's all for now. Please take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Don't forget about information hygiene as well. Be careful, yes, because a little caution never hurts. That's all for now. Remember, TransferGo is the best money transfer service. The link is in the description. Support your loved ones by sending money if you can. And as always, I want to send my regards to the working class, to warehouse workers, pharmacists, truck drivers, turners, machinists, and eyebrow mechanics. Write in the comments if I didn't mention your profession. I'll try to give a special shout out in the next video as well. That's all for now. See you next time. Subtitles by Dima Torzok.